Hello class, this is part 3 of the tutorial for the Module 3 lab template. One thing I want to mention though about the part 2 that we just finished is that when you click OK, that solver found a solution to this data right here. It'll create tabs at the bottom that'll have the results of the sensitivity report, and you will use that report to answer some of the questions in the assignment. So let's go back to the what if. So if you read the instructions, the business owner is considering getting a $250,000 loan in order to open up a new shop, but he doesn't want to spend more than $2,000 a month for payments on that loan in a 180-month period. So this what if analysis is a simple way of calculating what's the maximum interest rate he can afford that will result in a $2,000 payment. So the first thing we go in here is we populate this with his $250,000 payment. We say 180 months. If you notice it has a dollar sign because it was not, the cell was not formatted properly. It needs to be general, not currency for term in months. Interest rate it will calculate. Value is obviously a formula based on the interest rate. So we will open up, go to Data tab, open up What If, Goal Seek, and we will put in set cell C14 to minus $2,000 because this is a payment, not a deposit. So basically, it's a debit. To do that, we will change the interest rate. Now I'm going to do this wrong on purpose just to show you something about how this data was given to us. So this is all correct, nothing wrong with that, but when I press OK, it says formula in cell must result in a number. It's showing that cell right there, and the problem is the interest rate field has text in it, so it's not able to change the interest rate as it needs to do. So I have to cancel this in order to change a cell, and I have to delete what's in that block. And you'll notice it immediately calculates based on that payment interest rate of 0 what the payments would be over 180 months. But we're obviously going to pay interest and not get a 0% loan. So now I do it again and I set cell payment again minus 2,000 by changing the interest rate, and I click OK, and there it gives me a result. Interest rate of 5.18% will result in a payment of exactly $2,000. So that's telling me when I go to the bank and get a loan, I need to look for 5.18% or less, or else this loan becomes unaffordable according to the initial constraints. So that is it for part 3, and that is it for this Module 3 lab. If you have any questions, again, please let me know. This is not really that simple. This can be complex. So if there's any issues whatsoever, and I apologize for the dogs barking in the background. I think Amazon truck is coming. But regardless, contact me immediately. I will be glad to either set up an online tutorial and walk through it again, or I would just answer your questions via the general discussion board or directly to your email, depending on whether I think the whole class is having the same problem or not. So have a great day. Have a great 4th of July, because I'm actually recording this on the 4th of July, and I will talk to you later. Thank you.